Sure.
And we are off Miyuki. Oh my gosh, it has been a minute.
I know.
It has been a while, and you
It's
are all the
been a
way
while.
over in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm happy to see you.
yeah, same, same. It, man, 2011,
That's what, 10 years ago?
basically, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's 10 years, almost like 9 years ago, right?
yeah.
Wow. And you look so good.
Oh, thank you. So do you. So do you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We, ha- we both haven't aged a bit.
Hmm, there we go. Oh man, how has I know it's not going to be easy to sum up the last 9 years, but
Yeah.
how have things been?
Uh, it's been good, really good. Um, I left our also I resigned also from our previous company,
Uh,
and I stayed there for like around 11 years,
okay.
and I left 2017.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay. I did not know.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I left 2017.
For good things or
Yes,
okay.
very good things because my husband started his own business, so I helped
No,
him out. Remember my husband, right?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
He drove us to some of the amazing sites that I was able to see in
Yes.
the Philippines.
Yes. Remember Taal? We went there, right?
Yeah. Oh my God, I saw the footage. When I saw the footage of that like lightning bolt going into
Yeah.
the volcano, I was like, holy shit, I was at the top of that.
Yes. Remember we were in the crater.
Yes.
We were in that crater.
Man, did you guys, was that expected or did that just come out of nowhere?
No, no. Nobody knew that it's going to be that bad. The explosion is going to be it's going to turn out to be in the fourth level. Nobody knew. Because that volcano is very mysterious. You
No.
wouldn't know. Well, every volcano is that way, but it started off with a very beautiful morning. There, Tagaytay is a place, for weddings and all.
Yeah.
So everything or everybody is of course doing their daily routine and planning out weddings in that area. On all of a sudden, at around 4 in the afternoon, smoke started coming out.
Wow. Wow. And you said it made like the ashes and stuff made it all the way to the fort?
It made all the way to our house. It's like so far from Tagaytay. It's like 1 hour and 45 minutes drive.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I,
When it erupted, I remembered every one of us that we went when we went there.
yeah, when we went there,
Yes.
man, I remember getting to the top and like seeing the crater and like
Yeah.
seeing like little spots in the lake that was inside the
Yes.
crater still
It's
bubbling.
yes. You remember those small like smokes that comes out of the
Yeah.
volcano that the tour guides are showing us. It started off like that.
Oh shit. Because I remember on the way up, some of the rocks that we were passing, some of the
Yeah.
smoke was coming up on that too. I
Yeah.
was like,
It
oh,
started that way.
wow. So what's been the
Yeah.
fallout? Like what's happened with everybody there? Is everybody okay?
Yeah. Well, to good news is very less fatalities. I think less than 20, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But most of the ones that are really hit are the animals. Remember the horses that
Yeah.
are used by the tourists? Yeah, they were the ones that were really affected.
Ugh. Mm.
There are around 300 to 400 horses on the island. So, of course, we couldn't blame those people who are taking care of those animals because, of course, they would be first saving themselves before those horses because those horses are, of course, it's not like a dog that you can carry them and then bring them to the boat. Remember, before you get off the island, you have to get into a boat, right?
Yeah, yeah. To even
So
get
it's not really easy.
the volcano in the first place, yeah, you had to get on a boat and go across the another lake. There's a lake
Yes,
inside a volcano inside of a lake. Like it was
yes.
some crazy shit.
Oh, the lake that you see inside of the volcano, it's no longer there. It's no longer a lake. There's no more water.
Wow. Wow.
I remember that because it's the first and last time that I went to that crater when we were together.
Are you serious? Yeah.
Yes,
No.
I am not that adventurous. I was just adventurous because you guys were here.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to come back then. We gotta take another trip.
Yeah, we have to. We have to, and then we have to explore another island or another volcano.
Yeah, I know, right?
That was crazy.
It definitely was. Man, that have they fixed the road to get there yet?
Oh, up until now, I think there's still a 7 kilometer radius that's still on lockdown, and the island they before it was inhabited by people, and remember that there are tourists coming over, but now up until now it's still on lockdown,
Mm, okay.
and there are uh, cities nearby that's still affected, and the roads are not yet fixed.
Mm,
And there's still relief operations, donations still ongoing with those families and areas that were really affected.
yeah, gotcha. Man, man, I feel like there's so many things to chat about right now. I'm like it's kind of surreal talking to you because I've been that trip from me to the Philippines was one of the best trips of my life. Meeting you guys and just spending time in Manila,
Yeah.
going to the Taal Volcano and Batangas and like just seeing what it's like to ride in the jeepneys and like all
Yeah.
this other stuff, man. I love the Philippines.
Yeah. Yeah, I am also very thankful that I was given a chance to meet a lot of people and talk to you halfway away across the world, right?
I know, I know. It's pretty cool. Do you remember what you called us when we first met?
Yeah, I do.
Are you gonna say it?
What was that? Wait.
You called us giants.
Oh yes, 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 yes. Yeah, I remember. I'll call you giants. Well,
Yeah.
imagine me, like a 5 foot tall lady, with what? All of the Americans around me. And Justin was the tallest, right? So I
Yeah, absolutely. It was cracking me up because that was like the first time ever meeting you, and you're like, "Hello, giants," and I'm like,
yeah.
"Oh, that's sick as cool." Yeah, yeah, man.
That was funny. That's something that I would remember also for the rest of my life. Meeting every one of you, uh, and becoming friends. Not just co-workers, not just colleagues, but we became really friends.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I
We
mean,
don't, we don't say hi every now and then, but we keep in touch.
of course. Yeah, and that's what I love about social media. Just being able to reach out and say hi. I know it gets a bad rap sometimes, but
Right.
for people that live literally halfway across the world, it,
Yeah.
it has made it easier for us to keep in touch.
Yeah, but times have changed. Remember, way back in 2011, social media is not this way, right?
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Man, it's definitely changed.
Thank God for technology.
Right. Man, I saw your daughter's drawings.
Oh
She
yeah.
seems to be quite the artiste.
Yeah, when she went to college, she took up animation as her major career. So now she's a freelance artist. So she's doing animation, she's doing paintings, she's even doing simple things like painting on sneakers and bags. So anything that comes into her mind that would bring out the artistic side of her, she will do it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Has she always been into that kind of stuff, or is that something that developed over the years?
I well, she was not born gifted to be like an artist, but she really loved drawing. So
Uh-huh.
it just got better and better and better. Well, she started out when she was like, I think 3 or 4 years old,
Hmm.
and it just started to become really good, and she really liked what she was doing. So it's just a full proof that even if you are not gifted to it, but if you are into it,
Uh-huh.
you'll be able to do it.
Yeah, just working on it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty
Now she just loves what she's doing.
nice. Nice. Um, for people that have never visited the Philippines and know nothing about the Philippines,
Mm.
what would be something that you would want them to know?
Well, first and foremost, the Filipinos are very accommodating. We always smile. If you would notice, right? If you would notice, everybody, even if you don't, especially to foreigners,
Hmm.
Filipinos are very accommodating, and they would always give you a smile.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
that is something that I can sign off on.
yeah.
I remember when we were coming back, um, our plane, one of our layovers was in New York. And as soon as I got off the plane, I'm just like, oh my God, I can tell I'm back in America because nobody was smiling. Nobody was trying to be helpful. Everybody's just like, God, I got to go to this job and everything like that. So um, that was something that I was very pleasantly surprised about from the trip. Just like everybody I met there was just awesome.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thanks for being awesome.
Thank you. Well, I think it's a culture thing that we have, that we really are, especially with foreigners, just like what I told you.
Mhm.
If it's someone who's new, like a visitor, we
Mhm.
are really accommodating. And even if, let's say, some Filipinos would even go out of their way, if, let's say, they know that they will be having a visitor,
Mhm.
um, so they will really do something to make it really special.
Mhm. Yeah. Man, oh my God, I remember this one time we were uh me and the other two, Julie and Justin that came with,
Mhm.
we were getting a bite to eat and it started raining like crazy, and we were like joking around a little bit about, oh, we're just gonna grab one of these umbrellas that was like in this it was like an umbrella holder or whatever. And
Uh-huh.
one of the workers at the place, because we were within walking distance of the place that we were staying, took one of those giant umbrellas that you have over the tables and was
Oh,
like,
wow.
walk you back. And we were like, no, no, no,
Wow.
no, no, don't do that. Like we were like, we were just joking around, and he was just like, no, 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 like I want to do this, like I want to do this, like, and it's weird
Wow.
for somebody coming from America and like that type of culture, which it's,
Yeah.
I don't think all Americans are like hating each other and not being accommodating and whatnot, but it's just the overall culture is different. Like that's not something that I have experienced anywhere else. Somebody that was just like, I'll walk you back to make sure that you don't get wet in the rain.
Wow. That's really nice.
Yeah. Yeah. It was
That's
pretty
really nice. But you know what the surprising thing is?
cool. Mm.
If it's a Filipinos who is in that situation, we really have to go out of our way to do something about it. But just like what I've said, it is because of our hospitality,
Yeah.
that if there is a visitor, you really would make that visitor feel that you're at home, you're okay, you will be taken care of.
Yeah. Where does that come from? Is that just like how you're raised, basically?
I think it has, maybe it has something to do with history. Well, we were conquered, and we were uh by what, how many countries? Spain, USA, and Japan, and some others, probably 3 or 4. I guess it is because we are used to having foreigners, or people who are from different countries in our country, that that would we really do something out of our way to make them feel at home or whatever, because I think it has something to do with history.
Mm-hmm. I gotcha. I gotcha.
I have a question for you though.
Yes.
What food do you remember?
Oh my God. All of it. The pancit, the adobo, the bulalo, the shomai, like the sisig. Oh my God, with the calamansi on top of it, the food there was awesome.
What's the most exotic food that you've tried in the Philippines? Did you try eating balut? You did? I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. It was one of the nights we went to karaoke, and I
Okay.
can't remember who brought it, but somebody had brought balut, and I was just like, all right, well, this is the time to try this.
Well, you know what? I don't eat balut.
You don't?
I don't. Not all Filipinos eat balut.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was more along one of those lines. I think because we'd been having a few drinks, it was the right time to try balut.
Yeah, because balut really goes with the alcohol. So I think that's the really best time to try it. First and foremost, you're not in your right mindset to eat it.
That's exactly right. Yeah, yeah. I just it was like one of those things that's on like a Fear Factor like game show here. You know.
Yeah,
That,
it will always be an impromptu thing to try balut.
okay. Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember it being the worst thing ever. But at the same time, I don't think it's something that I would seek out.
Have you tried eating of the any of the Filipino foods in in the States? If there's anything that's available.
Yeah, there's actually a farmers market here in San Diego that there's a couple spots that have that have Filipino food, and I get uh, they do an adobo and they do pancit, and yeah, yeah, a couple other
There's
things, but it's not the same.
I think I think there's a large community of Filipinos in San Diego. My sister is in San Diego, so
What?
yeah. So if I get to visit her, I will be able to see you.
Oh, you better hit me up if you get.
I will for sure.
Holy shit! She lives in San Diego. Really? Wow. Yeah,
Yeah,
I have
she's
heard that there is a big Filipino population here, but I don't know
yeah. 'Cause
like probably Chula Vista. I think is what I've heard, but I don't know.
there's Jollibee. There's Jollibee in there.
Here?
Yeah, very nearby. I'll ask my sister where it is. Yeah,
I have not seen a Jollibee in San Diego.
because in Cali. Oh, I'll ask my sister. I think it's somewhere near her place.
Because Jollibee is your guys's like
It's we love. I think Filipinos love Jollibee more than McDonald's.
really okay.
Yeah, because that's our own.
Because it's yours. Yeah.
If you would maybe choose between, if you will make me choose between the chicken, because you don't have chicken in McDonald's there, right? Remember, we do have fried chicken in the Philippines in McDonald's, right?
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
We have spaghettis in McDonald's, and you don't have spaghettis in McDonald's there, right? Remember?
Yeah, I don't even think I ate at the McDonald's in the Philippines. I was more worried about trying the local stuff.
Oh, you should have tried the menus in the Philippines that you don't have in the States.
I didn't even
because
think about that.
because the other folks that came into the Philippines, they tried the menu in McDonald's and they said, "Wow, this is really something that you have a rice meal in McDonald's and a spaghetti."
Yeah, that's very random having spaghetti at a McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they would have to mirror what's in Jollibee so that Filipinos would come into McDonald's because of the rice. Because we're big in rice, remember?
Yes. Yes.
We
Yes.
eat everything with rice.
Yeah. 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 Are you still making your amazing adobo?
Of course.
Hmm.
I remember I invited you at home and I cooked adobo for you.
Yeah. That
Remember my remember my tiny door?
your tiny door out front.
Yeah, remember, yeah.
Oh my God, that's another thing. Like that's funny is that man, your guys' country is not built for tall people at all. Uh,
Yes, that's why I called you the giant.
yeah, exactly. Justin kept hitting his head on shit when we'd be out of place. Like he'd go to stand up and the ceiling would be right there, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know how you guys fit in the jeepney.
Oh, very cramped. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have a problem with that.
Oh man, what did you say that something else was going on outside of the volcano that happened, or was that
Well,
the
well, the virus is not that bad uh, here in the Philippines. We have like probably just suspected cases, but I think the ones that are are confirmed, I think less than 5 people.
okay? Are people freaking out
Because,
about it over there?
well, here, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
First time, the very first case that was announced and was confirmed, at the minute that it was announced on the news that someone has a confirmed coronavirus, oh my God, face mask in the Philippines went out of stock.
Oh wow.
That's how freaked the Philippines are.
Yeah. Are you
Yeah,
freaked?
I know, yes.
Yeah.
I was the, I was the one who bought a lot of masks as well.
So you know this because you bought all the masks.
Yeah, I bought like 2 boxes of them just to be sure.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you don't know. Because the thing is, the Philippines is not ready for that kind of virus. We don't have, we are a great country, but when it comes to um, technology in medicine or in the medical world, we're not that advanced.
Yeah.
The very first few weeks that virus spread, uh, the test for those people who are suspected, we still the government still has to bring their test to Australia for them to find out if it is, yeah, because we don't have that here in the Philippines.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's why you wouldn't know right away if those people are infected. It will still be their test would still be brought in Australia. But I
Ugh.
think now we do have the test. I'm not just sure if it was Japan or Australia that donated, but for the very first few weeks, if I am infected, let's say I will be under quarantine, and then they will take my blood samples, I guess, or whatever it is that they need to take, and then bring it to Australia just to test it.
Damn.
That's why we are scared.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yep. Some people here are freaking out about it. Quite a bit, man. I've seen some of the stuff online of what people are saying, and it is pure
That's
panic
great.
right now.
It's crazy. It's crazy. We really feel bad about, some people, are being racist about it, and yeah, even here in the Philippines. So, but us Filipinos would always, laugh about things that are serious, or make something funny about it. There are a lot of memes that's coming out of Facebook. Well, but now it's relatively okay. Not, it's Filipinos are not freaking out anymore.
Yeah, yeah. Something else I appreciate about Filipinos, at least the people that I met when I was there, is you guys don't really sugarcoat a lot of things, and I can appreciate that because I feel like if you try to sugarcoat it, you're trying to tell something that isn't true. And it just seems like your guys' relationships are a lot easier to just get to whatever it is that's going on, because you're just like, oh, I'm just going to be blunt.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We just, sometimes we don't we just say it if we wanna, if we wanna let you know about it, just like you, my giants, right? I wouldn't think that you guys would feel so bad about that.
Oh, shit. But you do it with a smile. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's why I appreciate it so much, because it's not just like, hey, I'm pointing this out.
Yeah.
It's a close-knit group of people.
Yeah, it's not something that, we say because we want to hurt your feelings. It is because that's something that what we feel and we want to let you know.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that should be what should happen.
But here it's accepted. But whenever we go out of our country and do that, we, would hurt a lot of people's feelings.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like, here it's normal to say to someone that, hey, I think you gained weight.
Here, people would be mortified. They'd be like,
I know.
hey, you're doing
Yeah.
this,
Yes. Oh, here, no. I think you gained weight.
everything okay?
Yeah, everything okay?
Yeah. Oh, just laid back. Yeah, it's I don't know. It just makes getting to know people easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the end of the day. Yeah, and oh my God, it was like the questions that I got. Here in the States, when you meet new people, so many people, like, one of the first things that they'll ask is like, what do you do, like, for your job? And when I was meeting people there, like, in a work setting, those weren't the questions. It wasn't questions about your career. It wasn't questions about your accomplishments. It wasn't questions about all this shit. They just want to know, oh, do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? Do you have pets? Like, they want to, like, people want to get to actually know you.
Yes. They're the first thing that they would be asking, especially with with the visitors from other countries, is, have you tried any of our food?
Yeah. Yes. And if you're visiting, try the food. It is good.
Yeah. It's more of, I think it's more of building the relationship, personal relationship.
Yeah. That's what it's about at the end of the day.
Yeah. I'm just happy to see you. You know what?
Same.
Can't stop smiling because I'm talking to you halfway across the world.
I know. It's very cool. I was literally just thinking we need to do this without recording sometime, where we can just
chat and talk about anything, right?
Oh, right. Oh, man. Well,
you look so good, Ryan. You look so good.
Well, thank you. I definitely found some extra zest for life being out here. I think in San Diego, I love it here. I think it's great.
I'm just happy that I've seen the change, and you look so great.
Oh yeah, I was definitely one of those people that you probably could have asked, did you gain a few pounds?
Yeah. Well, at least I will ask you, you lost weight.
Oh, thank you.
Are you okay?
Yeah. That was the funny thing. I heard all these stories when I was getting ready to go there about, like, oh, you're gonna get sick. You're gonna feel shitty and all this and that. And I was like, all right, if I'm gonna get sick, I'm gonna do this quickly and just get it over with. They're like, don't drink anything other than bottled water, and no fruits or vegetables because it could have got washed in the water. And the first night we were there, I was just like, tap water and Caesar salad. Let's go. Let's see if we can just get ahead of this. But, like, I think I was probably one of the only people that I talked to that had gone over there that didn't get really sick. Like I don't know what it was.
Probably it's because the first thing that you did is drink water and eat the vegetables or whatsoever. You made yourself immune to whatever it is. So in a way, you put antibodies into your body.
Oh shit! Yeah, it's science. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's we will we will not definitely say, I will not definitely say that our country is the cleanest, but when we cook our food, it's really cooked. But it's really the water, and that's gonna make you sick if you're not used to it. Because I was asking my sisters too, because my sister is not used to the water here in the Philippines anymore. I think it has something to do with the purification or whatsoever. That's why even them, when they come to the Philippines, they don't drink the tap water because they don't want to get sick.
Yeah. I mean, the tap water in California is shit. So I don't even know what the big deal is. Like, it's horrible.
Hey, you're immune to it already. Remember?
Oh man, I get
you got Filipino water in you. So
there you go. There you go. I'm safe.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
man.
you know what? I think people would always give you like warnings and reminders whenever you go to another country. I experienced the same thing when I went to India. They told me that don't do this, don't do that. It's going to be like this. But when I got there, oh my God, it was the best time of my life.
Awesome. Yeah, that's what comes up a lot of times when people know that you're going to another country. They always go to like the bad shit, and I'm like, what about, like, do you even know of anything good that could happen? Like, why are we focusing on this? And then you find out when you go that it's really not as bad. I'm gonna turn this light up real quick. It seems like it's about to be nighttime over here, man.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, man, and you're in the future.
What time is it there?
It is 5:36.
Oh, in the afternoon. Okay.
Yeah.
Here it's 9:36 in the morning.
Yeah. You're in the future. What's happened yet that I don't know about?
Oh, it's yesterday was Valentine's.
Oh yeah, today's Valentine's for us.
Yeah. I'm your history, you're my future. I'm your history, you're my future.
I think it's the other way around. You're the future, I'm the history. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh,
I saw traffic yesterday because it's payday Friday and it's Valentine's Day and it's Friday.
Oh man.
Horrible. I don't know if you remember how horrible the traffic is here.
Yeah, are you guys do you still do the thing where if you have a certain number or letter on your license plate, you can't drive during certain times?
We still do that.
Damn. Yeah. And even with that, the traffic is...
Well, now it's even worse because when the app Uber and Grab became really popular, there are a lot of Uber and Grab drivers now roaming around Metro Manila. So there are more cars in the Philippines
my gosh.
compared to before. Yeah.
Man. Yeah. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and aside from that, we also have motorcycle taxis now. So like
some crazy shit going down on the road.
But you know what? It helps because if let's say you're just one person and you don't have a lot of stuff with you, and if you really want to beat traffic and you really want to make sure that you arrive at your meeting or wherever you want to go on time, you take the motor taxis.
Didn't we take? I think we took one of those. Is it different than
that before it was legal?
Wait, you said that was legal?
It was illegal before.
What we did was illegal before?
Yeah, that was called habal before. Now the government made a way to legalize it because it helps people.
Mm. Oh,
Yeah.
so before it was just people attaching shit to their.
Yes, they will just ask you on. Yeah, that's it.
Thanks
But
for not telling me that
now,
ahead
the,
of time.
now
For
there's now there's an app like a Grab or Uber.
yeah,
So
yeah,
if you wanna go places and if you wanna go make sure that you come early, you take the motorcycle taxis. You just grab the app.
yeah. They're probably weaving in and out of everything, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Man, yeah.
Have you tried riding the tricycle before?
I think that's what I wrote in. Remember
Oh
that?
no.
What? Actually, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there was one day that we went to that market when we went to get the food that you ended up cooking up.
Oh yeah. No. That's legal. That's a tricycle.
That's
I'm
legal.
talking about the motorcycle only.
No, I, I didn't do
Okay.
that.
Oh, remember when we went to the market and I showed you all the pig's head and
Yes, very different from the States.
oh yeah.
They don't allow that shit in the
Yeah, I
States.
remember I took you to the market.
Yeah, yeah, that shit was that was cool. Because it was like we just went there and it was like, hey, what are we getting for dinner? And it's
So
like
now that I'm thinking about it, I'm so happy that I was able to take you to places.
I am too. Because you know, we got to hang out, which was awesome. So I got to get to know you guys better, and I got to see a side of the Philippines that I feel like some people don't get to see.
Yeah,
And it was amazing. Like
yeah.
the whole trip was awesome.
I'm so glad that you guys are so happy that you were able to experience the Philippines. How many months did you stay, or was that a year?
7 weeks, so a little over 2 months.
Oh, that was short.
Yeah, we
Yeah, because
we packed a lot into a small amount of time.
yeah, because some folks stayed for like 2 years, if I remember it right. Yeah,
Wow,
the ones that came before you, they stayed for 2 years.
wow, yeah, huh. Yeah. Ever since then, like a goal of mine is to get back someday.
Yes,
I don't know when that's going to happen, but it's definitely
you
on my
would
list.
have to ring me and tell me when you're coming, okay?
Oh, 100%. And you better let me know if you ever make it to San
I
Diego.
will, I will. We are planning on maybe this year. So
Good.
yeah, I'll get to see you.
Yeah, I can show you around San Diego like you showed me around
Wow.
the Philippines.
Yes. I'll show you around more of the Philippines when you come.
Awesome. Awesome. You'll be my tour
There-
guide.
Yeah, there's still places that you haven't explored in the Philippines.
Oh, I'm
So
sure.
we'll have more to see.
I can't wait. Mm. Well, let's wrap this one up for today, but let's do this
Yeah,
again and just stay in touch because we can.
yeah. Of course, it's easier now. And we have a lot of things to talk about, right?
Absolutely.
We have to do this offline too.
Yeah. Oh man. Well,
Okay.
it was very good seeing you, Miyuki.
Yeah, nice to see you too.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and stop this now, and hope everybody enjoyed it.